So hello everybody and welcome to another video. This time is going to be on Power Query and how to pivot the tables in Power BI. I have shown you cases where when you try to pivot a table, it will give you an error and then give you a solution, but that solution won't work in case you have an even number of rows that you want to unpivot. Like, let me show you in this case. So here we have two columns, the attribute and the value. We have a start value to a start date and then a cost, and we want to put rows into columns. I have a video for that too. So if you would try to pivot this column with the function pivot, you see what happens? You get an error because Power Query, I'll explain that on the other video, just go and check it out. So what Power Query does is it needs to know which row goes where. And on a previous video, I created an index. You cannot create an index here because you have uneven numbers. And you can say, oh, I cannot add a row with a null. Yes, you can, but if you have a big table, big trouble. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to group this table, and we're going to leave count rows because it's easy to modify. So as you can see, it grouped the tables by count and number of rows. We're going to slightly modify these so it gives us something else. What we want to have is put these two into columns, and we want to concatenate them, and we're going to do that in one step. So here on group rows, what we're going to do is the name of the column will be value, the same as before, and then here we're going to put Text.Combine, and then we're going to combine the rows for each group, right? So we want to have the column value, we want to concatenate it with a comma, and then this is going to be type text. Whatever you return on the column, the type will be text. You see what it did? It took the rows, put it on columns, and concatenate them. Good, right? Okay, so now that we have that, it's actually very, very easy. You go and split the column by delimiter, and then you put a comma there. And then it will separate. Now we have two columns. Instead of have two rows, we have two columns. And then we have here a null, which is exactly what we wanted, where there is no value. Let's remove this change date, we don't need it. And now we're going to transpose the table. So if we go and transpose it, then we will get the entire table, rows as columns. And then you go and use first rows as filters, and then you have it.